Hi, my name is nmueller, and my term project is called Risk112. So Risk112 is based on the game Risk, but if you're not familiar with the game, it's essentially a board game where players are assigned territories of the world, and their mission is essentially world domination. So you want to take over all the territories of the world. When you boot up the game, the first thing you see is this screen, and your option is either starting a new game or loading a game using a save file from a previous game. For now, we'll start with a new game, and you have to select how many players. So say, for example, there's 6 of us playing. I'll select 6 players. Now the game loads up, slow because of Zoom, but it loads up, and here's the board. The board's randomly generated, so every time you load it up, you'll get a different initial game state. The way I created the images for the territories is essentially I uploaded the images, but the images were all a singular color. They were all yellow. So in order to make them the color that I wanted to, I used pixel editing to create a new image based on the original image and change the color of the pixels and change the transparency as well, so that only the territory themselves showed up on the screen, and they didn't overlap. They overlapped the way I wanted them to. The way a move works is kind of complicated, but there's a rule guide where you can click in the bottom corner to see the rules. So if you know how to play Risk, you don't need to click this, but if you don't know how to play, this is a good thing to go, because it's, there's a lot of things to know when you're playing this game. Each move has 3 phases. So the first phase is placing your troops. And so say I place some here and here and here. And then you immediately go on to the next phase, which is the attack phase. So say I wanted to attack with Eastern US. The only things I can attack is based off of an algorithm. So it has to be a bordering territory and a opposing territory. So I couldn't attack my own territory, and I couldn't attack, Europe. I have to attack, say, up here. Now the attack is a dice roll. So say I choose 3 troops. I won this attack, so the animation played, and I defeated him. As you could assume, if I won a territory, so let's see if I can win this territory, the color of the territory will change, and I have the ability to move the troops over. The final stage of the turn is the fortification stage. Now, the way this works is using backtracking. So if you want to move troops from one place to another, there needs to be a safe path between them. So since there's a safe path here, this will work. If there wasn't a safe path, it wouldn't let me move my troops across. And that's the game.